Alright, so we got the books for the Archmage, his librarian, and now we're supposed to go to the Archmage and make him aware. Wherever he may be. Just check our journal. Maybe not the Archmage, more told for. Hey, what's up, man?
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine. You did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery?
I found a certain book, Night of Years.
Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthar? Something that men may have fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed them all.
Alright, so... yeah, so the Night of Tears is...
Eliad, Rema, Daedric, or even Thalmor. None of them are a match. I'm curious. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but this marvelous object, it practically radiates magic. And yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Allen is already hard at work. Hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid
No,
it is urgent that your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? Will allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat and find out exactly what it is he wants.
Interesting advisor here.
Technically, that is true, but I still report to the Old Merry Dominion, and I cannot ignore the situation. Don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved.
Man, it all kind of comes back to the High Elves in this game. So this guy, another High Elf like ourselves, is basically telling us that, you know, has a unhealthy interest in the orb.
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
So he says there's somebody. Did he use the word sigil? The sigil order? Not the. Oh my gosh, there's so much. There's too much lore in this game. There's somebody here that he doesn't like that's interested in the orb. Oh, this is it the Psijic Order? So yeah. So these are the guys I think that are like been contacting us. It just sounded like he worded it different. Instead of saying the Psijic Order, they said Sigil Order. But I think these are the guys that speak psychically communicated to us earlier and are like have intimate knowledge of the orb.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. It is good to meet you in person.
Looks like he's psychically communicating to us, so the other guy doesn't know what he's going to tell us.
I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with.
This is dangerous. Then why don't you do something about
I'm
it?
afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkani, your former associate. Nevertheless, my Order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so.
Exactly is the
As you may have
problem.
learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided. Unfortunately, the future is as obscure to us as it is to you. The overwhelming power of the Eye makes it difficult for us to see. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my Order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here at your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours. I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say
What is the
something?
meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here he is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Psijic Order. Here after all these years, and then he just leaves. I hope we didn't offend him somehow.
Yeah, monk from the Psijic Order used to advise like the head mage when he was at college, or the head mage or something. Like they used to be involved with the college a long time ago. So yeah, needless to say, we're supposed to find the guy was from the Psijic Order, which we know are connected to the orb through our reading and through their contact with us, and we're supposed to like find this augur somewhere in the college. So,
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several if you're talented.
and of course,
It's no
Arcanium
secret
is
that the college's
suspicious.
reputation in Skyrim is tainted. Has Tolfdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject. Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed. Until next time.
Yeah, so we have to figure out where the augur is. The augur of Dunlane, and we should be able to, once we find that, we should be able to get the information we need for the orb, or at least further along. And it's somewhere in the college, but we don't know where. And it's a bit of a puzzle, a little bit of a kind of a adventure in the college, akin to a famous wizard.
Mirabelle
That you
does
might
a
read
fine
about.
job as Master Wizard, I suppose. I can't wait to see you succeed, Mirabelle. I've no doubt she'll be promoted to Archmage at some point. The Augur? Really? Well, it's certainly not my place to say anything about it. I think you'd better go see Mirabelle Earl.
Okay, so at least they have a lead. So she says it's not her place to talk about it. Same with Savos, even the Archmage, you know, who saw the Psijic monk there that wanted this, you know, to see me, was iffy about it. There's a mysterious trapdoor there.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and do you consider restoration a valid school of magic, worthy of study, don't you?
Yes.
Don't you?
Yeah. Of course it's valid. Yeah, I've had to use it many times.
Good. Not that I require validation, of course. There are just some, and I shan't name names, who would disagree. It can make life difficult when one's colleagues fail to recognize the research one engages in.
It's not as cool as destruction or conjuration, but it's essential.
The Augur? Tragic story, really. At least the way I heard it. But that was a long time ago. It was some experiment gone horribly wrong. Ghastly results, I was told. And his ghost still roams the halls, they say. Of course, on further reflection, that may have simply been an attempt to scare me. Perhaps I'll ask Tolfdir what really happened. I understand he was here at the time.
So all goes back to Tolfdir. So it's like a old urban legend within the college of a ghost of like a student past or professor past that is roaming the halls here somewhere.
Still need some, if you can spare the time.
Where's Tolfer? Where's Tolfer when you need him? Yeah, but that other guy, or the other high elf dude that's was talking to the Psijic Order. The Psijic Order are also high elves, but the Arcana or whatever, the guy that he has unhealthy interest in the orb, the advisor to the Archmage is. I think he is up to no good. Maybe Tolfer's in the Arcanium, mayhaps. Should just shout just to get on this guy's nerves.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Where's Tolfer? Just gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful. For down there.
I'm working on some very important research, I assure you.
Yeah, well, I gotta give that guy credence because he taught us conjuration, so he knows his stuff. Saved our butts. Hey, you're kind of stuck in the wall there. She must be the able to using the transport spell or the illusionist, master illusionist. It's like those people that wear the wallpaper and wear clothing that looks like a wallpaper and stand next to the same wallpaper and you just seemingly disappeared. Tolfer, where are you? Okay, this will solve our problem. Look like he might be moseying around in the Hall of Attainment. Yeah, this guy, Akano. Yeah, Akano's the kind of devious. Weird, it led me here. I go outside and it leads me back there. Just have me just entering and exiting the Hall of Attainment over and over and over again. There's nothing.
Please don't, Archmage, unless it's absolutely necessary.
Where's Tolfer, guys? Where'd he go? I need levitate, so we can just levitate down. Yeah, it says he's in the Hall of Attainment somewhere. Hopefully that wasn't the water that we all drink from. Whoopsies! Ah, here you are. You're a hard man to
Always
find.
encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
Right, buddy.
The college will be here for you no matter what. Well now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken to him. I suppose he's still down in the Midland. I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you? Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful. Well, I suppose you wouldn't mind. It was all before my time, you understand. I've heard the story, the same as anyone else. He was a brilliant student, an accomplished wizard, delved into magic in a way none had seen before. But I think he became too focused on just how much power he could acquire. That's what led to the accident.
I think Tolfer has one brown eye and one green eye. So it sounds like the augur of Dunlane was a very adept student or professor at some point, and he gotten himself in trouble by casting maybe too powerful of a spell and destroying himself, turning himself into a ghost. But he's just like, yeah, that spoke to him. Or else it's like, it's some urban legend of like this mysterious ghost, and we talk, you know, even the mage, archmage is like, we don't talk about it. It's because it was kind of awkward that he, like, miscast the spell and killed himself or something, but
It is difficult to admit, but Giselle still
yeah, we talked to Tolfer for like 3 seconds. Like, yeah, yes. There's a ghost. Lives in the Middern. I think we found the Middern earlier. I can't remember which hall it is. It might be the Hall of Attainment, but it's behind the stairs. I don't think it's here. But it's actually... It's nicely symmetrical. Yep, Bruni. Alright, here we go, into the Midden. In the middle of the Midden. If you're from Michigan, you always ask people if you're where you're at. And more often than not, you're in the middle of the Mitten. So we're in the Midden, and these are the students that failed. That's what happens. They turn your head into a dinosaur head, and they chain you up for eternity. Or as long, for the rest of your life. Yikes. Yikes. It's that time of the month. Alright. Whoa, I don't like that. That looks like a frost kind of thing. Let's give it a fire thing to mess with. Conjuring. Conjuring is where it's at. That's what the first thing we should have done. I heard something go squish. Maybe there are multiple things. I heard another thing go squish. Wow. And don't mess with ice rates, I guess, is the lesson. If we were some fighter or something, we'd have to, get killed a lot. I guess. Yeah, so we dealt with the ice wraith. That's always good. Onward, deeper into the earth. Yeah, it looks like there's been shenanigans, and not in a cutesy, funny way, that have been going on under the college. Guessing we're gonna see some giant spiders here. Maybe not. Ooh, what's that? In a ritual chamber? Some kind of shrine down here. I don't know. I don't know, gang. Don't necessarily step into that right away. Here's something. Summoning is where it's at. Well, since we're here, you might as well level up. Looks like we have a level up here. Insane magical skills. Yeah, let's go check out what Conjuring has to offer. There we go. Oh, excuse me, babe. She's too hot for me. It wouldn't work out. I'm too much of a loser. She's way too... Plus, she'd probably end up burning me. Girls that hot and I'll always end up burning you. Alright, yeah. Let's see. Heard something. Ouch. You can stub your toe in Skyrim and get some serious damage, apparently. Here's some creakiness. Maybe a skeleton, methinks? Hello? Noise? That looks really evil, but, you know, I'm not trying to judge, but this could be a useful item, but it looks Daedric. It looks like the hand of Sauron or something. Activate relic finger. The fire would activate it. Just some prank that like Tolfer and the Archmage put down here. Oh, he's probably encountered this and is just wasting all his time trying to figure it out. And it just like it's like a whoopee cushion effect or something. What a sucker! Sent the student down there. We always send him down there every so often. Yeah, there's some messed up stuff going on down here. Like there's like goat sacrifice and like dungeons and like blood. Yeah, why don't you mosey on down there to the dungeon? Yes. Spiders. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to activate this. There's not really a lot of clues around here. Activate relic ring finger. Maybe we need a ring? Yeah, I'm guessing we need to find a ring to put on it. Weird. I wed thee disembodied hand in sickness and health, for better or worse.
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter.
Guessing this is the augur. Says that our persistence leading to disappointment. Ooh, pretty. So you're the augur of Dunley,
I
eh?
am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. Those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek.
And who is it that I'm
You
seeking?
seek that which all who wield magic seek, knowledge. You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy. It will consume. You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it. The Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others. The one who calls himself Ancano. He seeks information about the Eye, but what he will find shall be quite different. His path will cross yours in time, but first you must find that which you need. You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your archmage.
Alright, so we found the augur of Dunlane, and he says that our efforts were fruitless. However, I don't think so, because he provided us with some information. He mentioned that we were the first to visit him recently. Apparently, Akano, which is the high elf advisor to our archmage, who's a part of the Altmere Thalen faction, which are the radical Altmers, radical high elves, has seeked knowledge from him about the Eye of Magnus, which is that huge orb that we uncovered in the excavation. And apparently, he said it's not what he thinks it is. So I don't know what that means. But, you know, he said that I seek shelter and knowledge only provides pain. Like, probably finding the ring for this thing and activating it would probably result in something painful. This is kind of also probably a pursuit of knowledge here. Is you know, some mystical knowledge. So like, yeah, like he made some valid points that, you know, knowledge is like King Solomon, the Jewish king, very famous. His temple is still in Jerusalem. He said everything is meaningless and knowledge is meaningless, and everything is a fruitless pursuit of chasing the wind, and everything under the sun is meaningless. And like I think that you know, in a lot of ways is very wise. He's supposedly the wisest king, and he said pursuits of pleasure are meaningless. He said knowledge is meaningless, and in the end, there's only the eternity. And yeah, so like that guy was kind of like morbidly like kind of referencing something along the same lines of like, yeah, like you seek shelter and knowledge, you shall have none. Apparently, this Arcano was let's harvest some moss since we're here for our alchemical studies. Apparently, the Mage Arcano was seeking great power and wisdom from this thing that could aid in the Altmer supremacy, the supremacy of the Thalor faction, the Thalen faction, and yeah, how do we get out of here? Yeah, so like interesting words, like valuable words. I think we actually will. At least it's hope. It gives us some hope that whatever Arcano was seeking with the orb will not be given to him. There'll be like a whole like not what he thinks kind of deal. There's got to be a way out of here. There we go. Wow. Yep, good old Minin.
Chanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch.
Let's let the Archmage know what's going on.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Really? And what might that be?
Need the Staff of Magnus.
Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it.
Oh, and the Augur also mentioned the Staff of Magnus, so...
And how do you know of this? Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the Staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this. I certainly do. Since you went so far as to seek out the Augur for advice, I thought you'd be more enthusiastic. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
Sweet. So we got some baller bling, and we know a little bit more about the Staff of Magnus, or at least where to find information on it, and that will put us on our next quest. So let's go ahead and save there, and we'll pick up in our next episode. And yeah, I greatly appreciate you guys joining me on this adventure, and I hope you're enjoying the episode so far. And if you do, please give it a like and recommend it to your friends. Yeah, it'd be really cool if, you know, someday I could make this into something I do more full time, so I can put more content out and you know, up my game as far as equipment and things I can use to make this channel a little more entertaining and interesting. Anyhow, I look forward to seeing you guys again soon, and we'll see you for the next adventure.